Hello everybody, Scrap Rampage 11 here, and today we're going to do another Cobi review. We are going to review the Boeing trademark B-17G trademark Flying Fortress trademark Memphis Belle trademark. And holy moly, this thing is big. The Memphis Belle was added to the U.S. Air Force inventory on July 15, 1942. It was delivered in September that same year to the 91st Bombardment Group at Dow Field in Maine. It was then deployed to Prestwick, Scotland on September 30th, 1942, and then it moved to a temporary base at RAF Kimballton on October 1st, and then it finally went to its permanent base at RAF Blassingbourn, England on the 14th of October. The Memphis Belle bombed places in France like Brest, Saint-Nazaire again, Lille, Romedier-sur-Seine, Lorient, Saint-Nazaire again, Lille, Lorient, Saint-Nazaire again, Brest again, Lorient again. So you get the deal. Pretty much bombed everywhere in the Brittany area of France, and then it bombed places in Germany like Hamm and Wilhelmshaven, butchered that, and then did Bremen and Kiel, and then in the Netherlands it bombed Rotterdam, which there's a big port there, and yeah, that's all. So pretty much it bombed ports like Saint-Nazaire, Rotterdam, and Brest, and then it bombed industrial cities like all the places in Germany I listed, and a couple other places in France like Lorient and Lille. Okay, let's get on to the actual model. First, minifig. We only have one. He's just a pilot according to the box. I don't think it's supposed to represent anyone. He has a cool hat. If we can focus. Phone, focus. There we go. There we go. Focus. He has a cool face print. He has cigar, and then he has a flight jacket and stuff, and then he has the normal green pants. He has print on the back, which is the Memphis Belle logo, the name, and then all the bombing tally marks on the side. Yeah, now we have to focus back on the plane. Okay, it's very big. I don't know where to start. Let's start at the front. So, in the nose, we have the Memphis Belle print. On the side, we have some windows, and then we have a printed machine gun. You have a machine gun in the front. Oh my god, it's so hard to handle it. On the other side, we have the other Memphis Belle, which is the red version, printed on the front. And then we have 4 engines, because it's a big plane. If I can go out, we have 4 engines, all propeller spin. And then the nose gun turret, or the cockpit gun turret, my bad, spins around 360. The guns go up and down. You can remove the cockpit, which is pretty much removing the entire nose. It's pretty simple. It's one big molded piece, and then you can put your guy in. He has a steering wheel, but you know, there's really no point of having this. I don't understand why they have this, but playable features, I guess. I can put this back in here. Let's do the wings now. Wings, you know, there's engine details. It's white on the bottom and camouflaged on the top. I can show you that later. We have some exhaust details, and there's a new wing shape, which isn't just a flat. Normally, Cobi makes its wings just flat plates, but now they're using the round edge pieces, the rounded edge pieces. So if we kind of did that, you can kind of see the round edge on it to make it look more like the wing blade, or whatever you call it. That's not my type of aircraft terminology. You have some ailerons here, which is normal. You can move them up, you can move them down. You have printed US Air Force sign and printed camouflage for the wingtips. Pretty much the same thing for the other side, except that it doesn't have the US Air Force symbol. There's a place in the back where you can do, there's a gunner position in the back. That's gunner position in the back. We're going to spin it around now. Here we have the tail section, which is, they have small tail, and then the rest is all brick built. This is all brick built. This is the only molded piece. You have rudder. That's kind of a new thing Cobi did. They added rudder. You have the waist machine gunners on both sides. And then you have the printed serial numbers and call signs. And if you go to the back, don't know what just fell off there. Something just fell off. It's okay. We'll fix that later. In the back, we have elevators. In the back. Good, good. And then you have the tail gunner. Here we have the belly of the plane, which is meant to blend in with the sky. Like, that was the real use for it, but the only thing it's doing here is blending in with my table. We have the tail gear, which is a normal Cobi tail gear. We have the tail machine gun, and then you have the horizontal stabilizers there. Took off the tail just so it can be more stable. We have the ball turret on the bottom, but Cobi doesn't make a ball turret, so they're just using their normal turret. It's cool. It has a cool function because if you drop the plane, or if you're playing with it or something, the ball turret will sink into the fuselage instead of breaking. The wings are normal. You can see kind of the curved edges of the wings, the leading edge. Yeah, same thing on the other side. The bomb bay has about the bomb bay comes with 5 bombs, even though I fit 10 bombs in there. It's the normal Cobi bombs. And then we have the radio or radar, and then we have propellers again. Propellers all move. Landing gear retracts. Landing gear can retract, I guess. You have to be careful though, because if you mess up, it will take out this. And I've had a couple times where the plane buckles under its own weight and this falls out. That's why you gotta be careful. Hence why I have the red thing, because when I have the red things, it supports the plane if these landing gear fails. I would not recommend this aircraft for playing because it's bulky and it's hard to handle. So if you dropped it, a lot of it would break, especially the fragile propellers. I would only recommend this for displaying purposes. If you wanted to play with it, yes, try your luck. Take the risk. Another thing I want to point out is when displaying, you have the normal display plaque, but if you notice, it says B-17F, and if you look at the instruction manual, it says B-17G. So that's down mark for Cobi for missing that. Also funny because on the box, which the box is so big I can't show you it right now, it says B-17F. So that's kind of a weird thing, but you know, it is what it is. Want to see more Cobi review videos? Then click the subscribe button, like the video. You don't have to like the video. If you dislike the video, please tell me why in the comments, and I'll try and fix it. Bye!